Hey, what's going on, you guys? I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. And in this video, I want to share this order block strategy with you guys. But particularly, the order blocks that I want to concentrate on are the engulfing candle order blocks. And so with this particular strategy, if you catch it right and you follow the steps, you literally can have minimal to no drawdown and you can catch a sniper entry. So like I said, I call this the 50% order block strategy. And I'm gonna break it down to you guys and show you what and how you can actually find this. So first thing that we want to do, we want to look at the current trend. We want to look at market structure to see what we're looking at. So as you guys can see, we're on a daily time frame, and you can see that we're in a down structure. We got a high, break it down to a lower low, lower high, lower low. But you can see we get a break of structure here. Come back down, it continues in that direction, but what do we get? We get another break of structure. Okay, so as we can see, this continues actually in a downtrend. Okay, so since we see that we're still currently in a downtrend, we know that there's some sort of retracement that have to come back to validate this as this lower high. Okay, so what I did was I broke it down to the 4-hour, just to kind of look at price action, just to see where we were. And as you can see, we're still in a down structure, lower high, lower low, and so on and so forth. So I broke it down to the 3-hour as well, because I usually break it down to different time frames with this strategy, just to kind of look at price action, look and see exactly what the candles are doing. What kind of story is it telling me? And so one of the things that I noticed is when price stopped, price was fairly close to this bank level here. As you can see, we're right here literally on this 1.41,000 area, on this bank area, and we got a perfect engulfing candle order block right on this level. So one of the things that I like to do when I see this sort of pattern, I'll focus on the smaller candle and I'll use a GAN box. And with this GAN box, let me go ahead and make this a little bigger. What I'll do, I'll go from the top of the candle's body down to the bottom of the candle's body with this GAN box. And I'll go down here and I'll slide it over. So you want to make sure that you catch it from the top and the bottom. And on my GAN box, I have a 50%. So I'm going to click on this so you guys can see my settings on this particular GAN box. So as you can see, everything is grayed out. I have a few settings down here checked. The time levels is 0, but the only thing I have notated is a 0.5, which gives me 50%. So this lets me know that we're utilizing 50% of this this order block, the smallest candle. So here's what I'll do, you guys. In this particular instance, I'll concentrate on this wick at the bottom, or if it's at the bodies, depending on how you want to look at it, I'll drag this over and say, okay, this here will be my stop loss here. And this 50% will actually be my entry. Okay. Now, however you choose, you can probably set this up as a buy limit, or you can wait for price action and come on down. So as you can see, my stop loss right now is probably is right around 21 pips or so. Now, where do we want to where do we want our potential TP to be? There's a couple places you can look at. You can look at price action here. If we drag this up here, that's about 78 pips. Or you can look at price action here. And one of the things I like to do when I'm looking at TPs, I like to concentrate on the bank levels. Bank levels are the whole numbers. And these here are midpoints. Your 500s, those are midpoints. So you can concentrate on this 1.43 thousand area if you like. This can be a TP. Let me go ahead and change this to green. And let's see, what price are we looking at? Let's take it to the bank level. We want to stick with the bank levels. because that's what we want to do. We want to trade. I'm sorry. We want to trade with the banks. There we go. So this one here is it's close to this 43, 1.43 thousand, 1.43 thousand. Let's go ahead and change that to a target as well. This can be a potential TP2. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to watch price action and let's see what it's going to do for us. Okay. Now, like I said, when you're looking for these engulfing patterns, I would actually go through each time frame. Right now, I stopped at the 3 hour, but let's look at this. If you stop at the 2 hour, you can also see you have a point of interest because we have an imbalance that's sitting right here, right above this area here. So if you want to make sure you catch that imbalance, you could move it up to this area here. But for this example, we're going to go ahead and leave it on that 50%. Go to the 1 hour. As you can see, we're still in confluence with that, and so on and so forth. Okay, let's go back to the 3 hour. Now let's go ahead and look at price action and see what it gives us. As you can see, price is coming up, and what did it do? It gave us a what? A break of structure here. Okay, so that's one thing we can notate. We got a break of structure. We'll notate this as our, let's see, I'll change this to 3 hour because we're on the 3 hour time frame right now. Okay, so we have a break of structure. Now, when we get a break of structure, what we're looking for price to come back to retest. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, we can see we're starting to get a retest. From here, you can throw your Fibonacci tool on. We want to take it from the wicks, the bottom and the top. And let's see where our potential areas are. So as you can see, right in this area, we're in our golden zone, which is our premium pricing. We want to see price come back within this golden zone. Now, this is an order block, so this is a potential area for price to push off of. This now is a level of demand. Okay, now let's watch it work. We can see price is still going up a little bit. Price is coming down. Let's move our tool over. Let's move our risk to reward tool over. Now, when you're looking at things like this, don't get FOMO, you guys. Don't get FOMO, trying to hop in up here and all of that kind of thing. Because remember, and in some of the previous videos we talked about, we do not take any entries in the red zone. The red zone is considered as retail pricing. We do not look for any retracements. We only look for entries 50% and above. Okay, so let's go ahead and check price out. We see it's coming on back. Okay, price is coming down. Price is coming down. Let's see what it's going to do for us, you guys. Bam, right there. Check that out. So now price has wicked us in, and literally from one candle, we're literally almost at TP. Now, one of the things I want you guys to understand, whenever you're taking trades, another thing that you can utilize with this GAN box that we have, use that same GAN box and measure from your entry up to your TP. We want to take it from there up to here. And then from here, what you can do, you can set an alert right here, or if you already have a template for it, you can say 50% take partial profits, because you never want to be 50% or more within a trade and you leave everything on the table. You definitely want to take some money and put it back in your pocket. Okay, but we can see one candle literally took us almost up to TP. This is 78 pips. But let's just see what it's going to do. And it literally wicked us in and took off. So let's check this out. That's the first TP. That's TP1. Let's see if we can get up to TP2. Give us a little bit of retracement. Bam. There we go. TP2. And there we go, you guys. Like I said, with this particular strategy, you can start on the daily to first look at market structure to see what price is giving you. Then you can kind of drop each time frame to kind of see what kind of patterns you got, what order blocks are near. Now, this particular order block, it has to be at the bottom of the range. Okay. So as you can see, we have a downtrend here. It's at the bottom of the range, or it can be at the top of the range, but it has to be at the end of either a downtrend or uptrend when you find this. And when you find it, you can plot on your 50% GAN box on the smallest candle of this engulfing order block. And then from there, go ahead and throw on your risk to reward tool, put your stop loss up under the wick, or you can put it a little lower if you like. However your risk management is, you can so choose. And then we want to look at TPs according to what price action is, and we want to look at the bank levels. Okay, let's look at the bank levels when we're looking for our TPs and things like that. Write it up. You can do a TP1, TP2, however you like it to be. But as you can see with this point of interest and this 50% GAN box strategy, price literally came down, wicked, and it actually took off. Hey, you guys, I hope you like this strategy. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.